My bicycle. What does my bicycle mean to me? Besides being a valued gift from a cherished daughter, it means many things. For one thing, it gives me a certain amount of confidence that I am still able to do something that I was able to do in my youth. Beyond that, it brings back many memories from those days of long ago. As a 10-year-old boy living in the city of Calgary, I envied my friends who had bicycles and were able to ride to school. Unfortunately, money was a scarce commodity at our house, so I had to save every penny that I could scrounge to buy that second-hand bicycle that I wanted. It seemed to take forever to get any amount saved, so I resorted to the dreaded pencil and paper to write my father and brother, who were in Ontario, begging them for some charity. One glorious day, a letter arrived from them, and I had the $12 I needed for my bike. I found out that the hard part was still to come. You don't just jump on a bicycle and go. You have to learn to ride. Fortunately, one of our boarders, Jesse, came to my rescue, and after many hours of frustration, bumps and bruises, I was finally free to fly off on my own. I was finally among the elite at grade school. I could ride my bicycle to school, and on those long-awaited-for weekends, we could travel far and wide beyond the city limits and into the country. We could roam the pastures, snare gophers, and enjoy the flora and fauna of the countryside. As the years slowly rolled by, we traveled further and further from the city. We would pool our pennies and ride to Cochrane to buy an ice cream cone and share. No worries about spreading germs there. One of these trips had just started when my sister's boyfriend drove up, stopped, and asked me to come back with him and asked my mother if I could go to field with him. She gave her permission, so off we went. He was a refrigeration repairman and had a job to do in field. As he had been working overtime, he wanted me to drive for him. I was only 12 or 13, but in those days it didn't matter, as there was hardly anyone else on the road. Other than almost hitting a herd of deer on the road, I got us to field safe and sound. We stayed overnight, and Norman was rested enough the next day to drive home. There are many more bicycles and many more memories over the years. I could ramble on and on, but I'm sure that would get utterly boring.